Michele Arminio, Monroe. I attended the Finance Committee meeting, and I heard Ms. Belko's summary of that meeting. And just, again, I stand before you as a member of this community since 1980, and with historic and institutional knowledge about previously having the vote in April. And I can tell you, I can't tell you what will happen in the future, but I can certainly tell you on a regular basis, a vote in April is not, has limited participation. The budget tends to go down, and what that results in is that, and I don't know if people really grasp what you're asking. If you change the vote to April, that means the 2% cap that has been sort of holding steady for the budgets is going to be abolished, essentially. And the board can put any amount in. I don't think there's any restrictions at that point. The board can make any budget that they feel free. Now, that's also acknowledging the predicament, the financial predicament we're in. But you're not asking anyone else, if you do this, then the taxpayers and citizens and residents of Monroe to wholly increase the budget on their tax levy. So people need to really understand that. And again, once again, it's less of a participation from the voters. They tend not to come out for that. What happens then, and again, the people of Monroe should be aware of it, is that if the budget fails, people say, okay, we voted for the budget, we voted it down, it's way too much money, we can't afford it. Well, that's not the end of it. Then that budget, that failed budget, goes to the municipality, and for once again, the municipality gets involved. But they are very loath to make extreme changes on that board. So historically, when we had the $100 million budgets and $108 million budgets, and they failed because we had those elections in April. Historically, I think the most the municipality reduced the budget was $500,000. So that's nominal, it's not substantial, and it doesn't change the tax levy for the citizens. And we have had 3 failed referendums. I know we're in a financial crunch. I would encourage you, instead of to me, this is not the way to go. We should strive for a limited, another limited referendum for the money that you think we need to make up, and maybe that'll pass. 5 million, 10 million, that would work. But the idea that the solution is to have an unlimited budget against the taxpayers, and we all want the children to benefit by what we do for them. But I think this is not the way to go, and I think it really is time that the board members, again, listen to the populace, because we'll never get a referendum passed if we keep raising the budget to such an extent that it's far more than, I think we said $33 for the average $350,000 evaluated house. But if we keep increasing that, we will never get what we really need in referendum. So I would ask the board members not to approve that, and I didn't know if it's on tonight's agenda, but please have a really firm discussion about that. Thank you.
Thank you.